Deep in the shadows of an ancient forest, where darkness holds secrets untold, a fierce demoness prowls the night. But on this particular evening, she will encounter a force that will forever change her destiny and challenge everything we think we know about the nature of good and evil. In the aftermath of the Great Fire at the House of Lac, the 5 Pandava brothers and their mother Kunti find themselves deep in the wilderness. They have narrowly escaped death at the hands of their cousins, the Kauravas, who sought to burn them alive. Exhausted from their journey, they take shelter in the forest, taking turns to keep watch while others rest. It is Bhima's turn to guard his family. As the strongest of the Pandava brothers, blessed with the might of 10,000 elephants, he stands vigilant in the moonlit forest. Unknown to him, these woods are the domain of a powerful demon clan, led by the fearsome Hidimba and his sister Hidimbi. Hidimba catches the scent of humans and sends his sister to investigate, commanding her to bring back these intruders for their feast. Hidimbi, taking the form of a beautiful maiden, approaches the Pandava camp. But as she spots Bhima, something extraordinary happens. The demoness, known for her fearsome appetite for human flesh, finds her heart stirring with an unfamiliar emotion. For the first time in her life, Hidimbi feels love. The sight of the mighty Bhima, standing guard over his sleeping family, awakens something pure within her demonic nature. In that moment, she realizes she cannot harm him or his family. Instead, she reveals her true form and warns Bhima about her brother's imminent attack. Bhima, initially suspicious, sees the genuine transformation in Hidimbi's heart. But before their conversation can continue, the forest trembles with the approaching footsteps of Hidimba. The demon chief, enraged by his sister's betrayal, emerges from the darkness like a mountain of terror, his eyes blazing with bloodlust. What follows is a battle that shakes the very foundation of the forest. Bhima, with his extraordinary strength, meets Hidimba's ferocious attacks. Trees are uprooted as weapons, boulders are hurled like pebbles, and the sound of their combat echoes through the wilderness. The two mighty beings engage in a fierce wrestling match, each trying to overpower the other. While the battle rages on, Hidimbi's transformation continues to deepen. She prays for Bhima's victory, her former demonic nature giving way to compassion and devotion. The fight between Bhima and Hidimba becomes more than just a contest of strength. It represents the eternal struggle between Dharma and adharma, between righteousness and evil. As dawn approaches, Bhima finally gains the upper hand. With a mighty roar that splits the morning air, he lifts Hidimba high above his head and brings him crashing down with devastating force. The demon chief's reign of terror ends with the rising sun, his body broken upon the forest floor. But this is not merely a tale of good triumphing over evil. What follows reveals the true heart of Hindu philosophy, the potential for transformation that exists within every being. Hidimbi, the demoness who chose love over her inherent nature, approaches Kunti with humility and devotion. She speaks of her love for Bhima and her desire to join their family. Kunti, seeing the genuine change in Hidimbi, and after consulting with her eldest son Yudhishthira, gives her blessing. With the sage Vyasa's counsel, Bhima and Hidimbi are married, though with one condition: they would part ways after the birth of their child. Their union produces a son, Ghatotkcha, who would later play a crucial role in the Great War of Kurukshetra. Hidimbi returns to the forest, but not as the fearsome demoness she once was. She remains devoted to Bhima and raises their son to be a powerful ally of the Pandavas. This tale from the Mahabharata teaches us profound truths about the power of love to transform even the most fearsome hearts. It shows us that Dharma, righteous living, is not limited by birth or nature, but by the choices we make. Hidimbi's transformation from a flesh-eating demoness to a loving wife and mother demonstrates that the capacity for good exists within all beings. The story also reveals the wisdom of looking beyond appearances and prejudices. The Pandavas, despite their initial fear, accepted Hidimbi based on her actions and the purity of her intentions, not her demonic origins. This acceptance led to the birth of Ghatotkacha, proving that unexpected alliances can bring forth powerful results. In our modern world, where we often judge others based on superficial differences, the tale of Bhima and Hidimbi reminds us to look deeper. It teaches us that love has the power to transcend boundaries of species, social status, and even the distinction between divine and demonic nature. Just as the forest that once echoed with the sounds of terrible combat became a place of transformation and new beginnings, we too can transform our prejudices into understanding, our fears into acceptance, and our differences into strength. This is the timeless wisdom that the Mahabharata continues to share with us, generation after generation.